Brian, bitterly disappointing afternoon and result with it. What were your thoughts, even on that 90 minutes?
Yeah, extremely disappointing. More than the fact that we couldn't build on a performance from last week, especially the first half. But yeah, it kind of looked as if we were a bunch of strangers at times out there. And it's, as much as it is a work in progress, we still demand and expect a level of performance. And unfortunately today we did get turned over relatively easily, and it's important that we reflect on ourselves individually, including myself. But we can't dwell on it. We cannot dwell on it. We can't afford to do that. We've got another game coming on Wednesday night, thankfully. So yeah, we'll take that as it comes.
Is that what has frustrated yourself most, was the manner of the defeat today then? Not just losing is bad enough, but I think the manner of the defeat has hurt quite a lot of fans today.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was just, we were naive at times in terms of trying to buy fouls and little nudges, little bits of contact, and dwelling on decisions that weren't going for us, rather than just responding and getting on with things and trying to be more forceful and putting ourselves on the front foot. So yeah, those types of elements were bitterly disappointing.
You mentioned the game on Wednesday then, so are you looking to make changes ahead of that game, or are you looking for a response from the players from today?
Ultimately, we're looking for a response from the group. I mean, we only had 4 outfield subs as well today, so it's everyone's going to play their part across the season. Yes, we'll take our medicine today, and we'll assess the group tomorrow and Monday night. So with a view to Wednesday.
A couple of changes to the starting lineup today: no Liam Scullion and Kane Leslie. What's the latest on those boys?
Yeah, Liam will be out for another week or two, I think. Kane is quite a bad one. It looks as if he's fractured his foot, so that will be, he picked it up on Wednesday night, so he'll be out for a lengthy spell with that, unfortunately.
Then next week we do have a third home game of the week against Peterhead. Do we look too far ahead and start the build up to that, or is it just now focus on Wednesday, righting the wrongs from today, and then build up to Peterhead thereafter? I
think you need to take one game at a time, for sure. You can't look any further than that. You deal with what's in front of you, and at the moment it's Stirling University in front of us on Wednesday night, so it's important that we approach that with the right manner, with the right mentality, and yeah, we go from there.
Obviously you don't need to tell me there was obviously a lot of angry voices at the final whistle. Do you have a wee message just for the Clyde fans just after that?
Yeah, I mean, it's always going to be a work in progress. Not that makes today's result or performance any easier to accept, but yeah, it's always going to be highs and lows, and as a relatively new group that we are trying to blend together. So yeah, it will take time, and it will take time for us to understand the best system that we can actually play with the group of players that we've got.